What's up guys, and welcome back to the start of my next, mini-series, which is looking at the Kanto selection of Pokemon and looking at possible Mega Evolutions for them. Now, what I did for the home region was I went through and looked at ones I thought, yeah, they might give that a Mega Evolution because it's pretty cool for home-wise. What I'm going to be doing for Kanto, however, or depending on the feedback I get for Kanto as well, is I'm going to be looking at pretty much every single fully evolved Pokemon. Not everyone, because I know there are some Pokemon I couldn't think of a Mega Evolution for, there's some Pokemon that didn't deserve one, stuff like that. But I'm going to be going through and be looking at the ones that they're possible to get a Mega Evolutions. I can see something we can do with them. And yeah, basically just going through and covering each of those. Tell me what you think about this down in the comments below, guys. Obviously, if you just want me to cover a few, then tell me that. And if you want me to cover this, like how I'm doing it now and the rest, obviously the more I cover, the more episodes it's going to be. So you're going to get sort of more content, I guess. So obviously, if you guys like this mini-series, you may as well have me do some more, eh? Anyway, as usual guys, I'm going to be looking at the typing, the stat changes and the ability I see for each of these Mega Evolutions, and then just sort of talking about the Mega Evolution itself and just sort of generally seeing what I think of it. So, I guess without any further ado, we'll get on the episode, apart from the fact that I need to say, let me know what you think in the comments below guys about each of these sets I look at today, and drop a like if you have not already. Let's get going. So, first up, we're looking at the first fully evolved Pokemon that doesn't already have Mega Evolution in National Dex order, which is Pidgeot. So, Mega Pidgeot. Normal Pidgeot, or Bird Jesus as a lot of people like to call it, is a normal flying type. It's the base normal flying type. It's the OG normal flying type. Well, Pidgeot is, but it's a fully evolved form of it. You get what I mean now, guys. Normal flying type. What would a Mega Pidgeot look like? Well, this art I got here is pretty darn cool. The tail feathers got longer. The head crest has gotten a bit nicer, and its wings got a bit larger as well, and its body's sort of got a bit fluffed up a bit more. So I like this art for Mega Pidgeot. It looks pretty cool. It's exactly what I'd imagine a Mega Pidgeot to be. No huge changes, but the changes you would expect from a Mega Evolution. So, what typing would I see for Mega Pidgeot? Well, I think it can only do one thing, and that's stay a normal flying type. I can't see it changing to any other type at all, not even switching out normal for something, not even switching out flying for something. I just see it staying a normal flying type, because how are they going to change Pidgeot into a fire flying type, or a grass flying type, or anything like that? So yes, normal flying type for Mega Pidgeot, I think. Stat change wise, for Mega Pidgeot, I see its attack rising, because obviously it's getting nice and sort of stronger with larger wings, larger claws, etc., bigger body, but that bigger body also bulks up its defense and its special defense slightly, which I would think. So rather than being a full out all speedy attacker, its attack goes up and its defenses go up too. Once the speed lowers, maybe it stays constant or goes up slightly, but I wouldn't expect Mega Pidgeot to be actually that fast, because that's better suited stuff like Staraptor and other bird Pokemon like that. Ability wise, for Mega Pidgeot, first ability I saw on the list of abilities I thought maybe they could do that for Pidgeot or Mega Pidgeot, is adaptability. Now this will give it a nice 3 times power on the stab normal and the stab flying type moves for Pidgeot, which isn't too bad. It has return, so obviously that gets a nice little power there, and it has, I think it gets Brave Bird. If not, it's got other flying type moves that can take advantage of that too, which is pretty cool. The second ability I thought of for it when I was looking at the list was Aerolate. Now I don't see it as being a very good ability at all, but you never know with Game Freak, they might give you a terrible ability, because that's what they are trolls. The reason Aerolate would be so bad is because it would make your normal type moves flying type moves as well, so you'd only have one stab in the end, you wouldn't have any normal type stab. So if you had to face off against, I don't know, what doesn't resist GameCube, what GameCube? I'm saying random stuff now. What I really don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Aerolate. I actually have no idea what I was speaking about. Just saying this. I'm terribly sorry. Aerolate. Yes, so it would only have one stab, so it's not gonna be affected. It's only got one stab, so it'll be all right, but it could be coming bad in some places. Plus, why need more flying type moves when you already got ones already? The last ability I thought of for Mega Pidgeot was Compound Eyes. Now the reason I thought this is because it has Keen Eye as a normal ability, so maybe when it evolves its eyes become a bit more sort of powerful. They are now Compound Eyes, so it allows you to use some moves that might miss every now and again, stuff like that, and it'll really allow you just to sort of go to town with those moves. I'm not quite sure what moves they would be though, because I don't know Pidgeot's moveset off by heart or what it learns via egg, tutor, etc. But it could be something similar to that, you know, sort of having just a better accuracy with nice big powerful moves. I don't think it gets Hurricane and else. We've built an offensive set here, physical offensive set, so it can't really use Hurricane to that full advantage, but it might be able to go mixed, who knows? Who knows? So that's pretty much it for Mega Pidgeot, guys. As I said at the start, please let me know what you think about that set down in the comment section below. It is a Pidgeot, so, you know, just let me know, I guess. Next up on the list is Raticate. Yes, Mega Raticate. Not the most likely one for the Mega Evolution there, but I thought I'd do it anyway, because Mega Raticate could have a lot of stuff done to it. For example, what would it look like when it Mega Evolves? I couldn't find any decent art for Mega Raticate in the style I wanted, or how it looked. So I picked just a picture of youngster Joey riding his top percentage Rattata, come to show us how to do the Elite Four and destroy us, pretty much. Actually, no, I think we destroy him. I think we're against him. I can't remember. Anyway, so typing wise for Mega Raticate, I've got 3 separate typings here for Mega Raticate. First one being normal Dark type, second one being normal Poison type, and the last one being a combination of 2 as a Dark Poison type. Now, the reason for this being is I would expect Mega Raticate to be some sort of sewer rat, looking very sort of rough and shady, maybe, you know, poison seeping out of it in places. So obviously either normal Dark, being a dark sewer rat sort of thing, or normal Poison because it hangs around so much time in the sewer. It could become Dark Poison too, but I really don't see them changing both types, to be honest. It could happen though, it could happen. Stat change wise for Raticate, as you might expect, its attack and its speed rises since it's a fast, hard hitting attacker. There's not much else can get done there. And the ability for Mega Raticate, I would assume, I've got 2 here, sort of one relating to poison types, and one relating to strong jaw. That's what the ability is. One relating in general. We have Poison Touch, which allows Raticate to actually end up poisoning some of its foes when it makes some contact, which is pretty decent because obviously if it's based on a sort of Halloween-y bus, I don't know what I'm saying here, then that would work quite well there. I have no idea what I've been saying on this episode, do I? Anyway, Poison Touch will allow you to actually just, you know, hit Pokemon on the other team and hopefully poison them, maybe? Hopefully poison them, hopefully, maybe? Hopefully, no, maybe, okay. And obviously being offensive Pokemon, that could come handy in some places. Second ability I chose for Raticate was Strong Jaw, because look at his jaw, it's pretty darn strong. You know, what else would you expect from it? So that's that. Obviously, I don't know what other moves it has that might get benefit from it. I'm pretty sure it gets Bite. Crunch as well, hopefully it gets it too. Hyper Fang, I'm hoping gets a boost from Strong Jaw, otherwise it's completely useless there. But yeah, one of those abilities there would work quite well in my opinion for Mega Raticate, and that's pretty much it for Mega Raticate. Not much else to say, so let's move on to the next Pokemon and the last Pokemon for today, because we've done in 3 episode shift, guys. We have Mega Fearow. Yes, okay, so Fearow is a normal flying type, same as Pidgeot. So 2 normal flying types in 1 gen. It's not brilliant, but it's what we have to deal with. What would Mega Fearow look like? Well, I didn't get any really good art, but I do like this art here. You can see, looking at its beak has sort of got some more spikes on it. It's got slightly larger. There's not a huge amount of change there. I'd expect more change on the Mega Fearow, but this is just to give you guys some sort of idea. So normal Fearow is basic Fearow is a normal flying type. What would a Mega Fearow be? Well, I've got 3 typings here. First one being just a pure flying type. I could see that happening. I could see it happening. To be honest, if it got some sort of extra wings and stuff, I could see it happening, because obviously you don't want. Well, not that I'm saying both Mega Fearow and Mega Pidgeot can happen in the same generation. I'm just sort of, I don't want to use the same type over and over again, I guess. Anyway, so flying type pure there. Then it could also stay as its basic normal flying type as well. Could just do that. And finally, was suggested by someone on Twitter as a steel flying type, which is unlikely, but it's still a possibility with that big beak of its theirs. So, stat change wise, we have attack has risen and its speed has risen. So much like Raticate there, it's going to be a fast physical attacker. And that's pretty much it for Fearow's stat change there. Not much else to say. What about the abilities? Well, we have 3 abilities listed here. The first one is Fearow's hidden ability, which is Sniper, which raises the power of critical hits, which can be very nice, especially on Mega. Well, it would be very nice, I guess. It's not actually. Second ability I thought of was Moxie, because if we go for a nice, fast, powerful set, just keep going, sort of thing, eventually you would get your Moxie boost and it would be quite good. The final one I chose for Fearow or Mega Fearow was Rattled, which I'm pretty sure raises some sort of defense when you're flicked the nipple, I think it is, at least. Anyway, so that's, I'm just going off track here, aren't I, guys? Yet again, I don't even know anymore. Anyway, so, Rattled, yes, stuff like that, I guess. So, yes, That's pretty much it for Mega Fearow as well, guys. You know, what do you think of the typings there? What do you think of the stat changes? And what do you think of the ability? Because I didn't explain it very well, did I? Anyway, guys, I guess I'll be seeing you in the next episode. I guess, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As I said at the start, leave some comments about the sets down below. And leave a like if you can. And I guess I'll be seeing you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends.